7 o'clock. He jumped out into the street and crashed into a girl he'd never seen before. "Are you stuck here too?" she asked. "What? Who are you?" "I'm Leia. I've been where you are, many days ago, until they came." Who? Those who watch the repetition. They live in mirrors, they feed on our fears. If you start seeing, they'll start replacing you. "How do I get out?" whispered Artyom. Leia looked at the sky. It was no longer blue. Where the sun should have been, there was a huge black hole, into which clouds, sounds, and even time were slowly sucked. "There's only one way left," Leia said, "but you have to be ready to face yourself." Leia silently led Artyom to the school building. But they didn't go inside. They went around the back of the building, to where there was once an old entrance to the basement, long ago boarded up. "That's where they keep the exit." "And who are they?" whispered Artyom, clenching his fists. Leia looked into the darkness, as if she expected someone to answer instead. Reflected, those who live in a copy of this world. If you stare in the mirror long enough, they notice. If you stop following the cycle, they come out. Creak. One of the boards fell away on its own. There was a cold smell inside, as if it were not just darkness, but something ancient and hungry. Artyom took the first step. The basement led down, longer than it should have. 5 minutes, 10, the light from the flashlight began to flicker. And then they heard crying, a baby's, barely audible. "Who is it?" Artyom asked in a trembling voice. "The one who was you before you," Leia whispered. They entered a room where an old mirror stood. But it did not reflect them. Instead, someone else was looking from inside. Artyom, but distorted. Eyes blacker than night. A smile stretched in an unnatural corner. "You broke the rules," he said. "Now you will become me." "No!" Artyom shouted. Leia grabbed his arm. "Don't make eye contact. It's a trap. He doesn't have a body. He's looking for a replacement." At that moment, the mirror began to crack from the inside. And a distorted Artyom stretched out his arm, trying to break through to reality. "Run!" Leia shouted. They broke out of the basement. The world began to break. The sky, like glass, was covered with cracks. Everything around them became empty. Everything but one exit. Artyom and Leia ran out of the basement, slamming the door behind them. But the world was already crumbling. People around them froze, and then blurred, turning into smoke. There was a huge crack in the sky where ice peered out.